Hi guys, this is Melissa from Melissa Loves Orchids, and today we have a special treat. I came to my neighbor's house and I have found the most beautiful orchid garden, and I hope this garden inspires you to add more orchids to your landscaping. It is beautiful. I feel like I told her, I feel like I'm in Fairchild Tropical Gardens. You're gonna be floored. Not only other tropical plants, but orchids and just palms, fruit trees, everything you can imagine. Follow me. You're gonna be so impressed. All right guys, so I'm gonna start over here, and yes, I'm gonna turn this around, but I just wanted you to get an idea of the beautiful yard that I am in. So there's beautiful green lawn with wonderful orchids attached to many trees. I'm going to turn this around and give you a closer look, but I just got the lesson on how to incorporate all of these into your landscaping, and it's just phenomenal what she has done. All right, so first of all, there's a lot of palms, and on the palms you see not only orchids but a lot of staghorn, and she propagates them by taking cuttings, and then on this one you can see how she does it. She first attaches it to this wire mesh, and then once it's attached to there, then she can attach the wire mesh with nails, and it is secure. Okay, you're also seeing orchids attached. Look at these dendrobiums growing happily in this huge palm tree. We're in Miami, if you didn't know. So we are dealing with warm weather that is extremely humid at times. Around the perimeter she has beautiful bougainvilleas, and you can see beautiful dendrobiums all over the place. It's just, I have no words. I have no words, and I'm really inspired to take some of mine that are in pots and incorporating them into the landscaping. Look at that. We have the Miss Joaquin growing there, so she likes to have things even. So if she has one of these here, she'll like to have a dendrobium, a Miss Joaquin, so she spreads things evenly, and it shows her garden is impeccable. In every tree you can see a cluster of, oh, look at what we have here. Here we have a Trichoglottis sedumphidanii. Look at how pretty, look at how cute these flowers are. Let's see if I can get one. Let me get this one that's easier to see. We're right next to a busy road, so you can hear the traffic. But look at here, how gorgeous. You have these oncidiums. Woo! All of these are very happily mounted to her palm trees. We have some anasmums up there. This is a beautiful blooming dancing lady. I would have been tempted to put something right in there. Uh-oh, we're losing the moss. We're losing moss. Let's put that back up. So some things are mounted. Some things are directly on the tree. Over here we have a tree that has Chilocystis. Look how pretty. This one is Parishii. Getting nice sun. This next one has Dendrobium anasmum alba. And it's the same concept with the wire mesh. She does like to have sphagnum moss, which I have realized that the ones that are not doing so well for me, I need to add more moisture. Over here under this huge, beautiful live oak tree is so gorgeous. So she actually color coordinates a lot of her orchids. Okay, so here she has white and orange, which is, it's so cute how she does that. Mine are like all mixed up wherever they ended up being. Now I feel like I need to go home and organize. So I believe this is a Brassavola mixed with a Cattleya, maybe a Golden Glory, Richard Mueller, I believe. So beautiful. Look at this Vanda. So here are the oranges. And I think we have here a Vanda falcata, loose Neri. How pretty. And up here, oh my goodness, be ready for this. Look at how gorgeous. This is in a basket. And that basket has these beautiful, I don't know if this is Aurantiaca or what, but that is gorgeous. I'll show you this way so you don't get the glare of the sun. Look at that. Look how many spikes are there, hanging from a basket like a chandelier. Over here, I believe that she told me this was chocolate drop, so I love the way these mature Cattleyas totally adhere to this live oak. She adds some Spanish moss. She tells me that she waters this daily. So she comes out daily to water, and that's what I love to do. So yeah, I think I'll be doing more mounting coming up soon. Here we have some leaves that look like they're Brassavola. So some things have tags, not everything, which is fine. This is a Maxillaria, so she has a group of Maxillaria tenifolias right here. There's Yamada Yellow. This is also called the coconut orchid because it gives a very strong scent of coconut. What is this? Vagara gyrachis. Oh yes. Over here in this next oak tree. Okay, so she just got this one. It's still in its pot and it's hanging in the basket, getting beautiful breeze. It's getting beautiful dappled light. Look at this gorgeous Grammatophyllum. I believe this is the citrine one. I wish mine looked like this. It doesn't. And this is a gorgeous one on its little plastic mount, BC Wonder Star Jungle Elf. Very pretty. And over here, what do we have? Oh, cherry blossom. This is a beautiful pink flower. Mine just bloomed a little while ago. I got mine from Bangjong, and be prepared for this. Look at this dendrobium. I think it's an aphyllum. She showed me a picture of when it was in bloom, and it was so gorgeous. My dream is to have, first of all, I need an oak tree, and I need to have, look at how nice it adheres. Can you imagine the smell? I can't imagine. And over here, we have a Schomburgkia, and it's in bloom. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 spikes. Look at the flower. Now, I think this one is called Tibicinus. It's so gorgeous. These colors are so beautiful. So if it's the same one, I think it has a beautiful light sweet smell. Look at how big the whole plant is, and there's another one right above it. Here we have the Schomburgkia section. Apparently she likes to group things in organized sections. Look at this. Look at this flower. Now I hope that this is the one that I bought called Elegance. I'm hoping, because this flower is so gorgeous. All right, guys, look at this. This is so beautiful. So if you have have beautiful phalaenopsis in your house, when they're done blooming, bring them outside, attach them to your trees. It's not hard. Look at the kind of light that they get. They get that dappled light that they like, and then they'll bloom for you every year. This is so beautiful to sit on here and see all these beautiful, beautiful blooms. Here we, oh look, I see tolumnias. That's so pretty. Look at those tolumnias on their mount. So gorgeous. Over here we have another, I think this is a mango tree. Look at how nice. We have these are mostly white with a little bit of pink and purple. So this is what they're supposed to look like. The leaves, when they get burnt, they'll get yellow, and this is perfect lighting for them. Look at how you see how they've bloomed. Look at all those spikes. This is after bloom time, so I can't imagine when these were like in December, January. They're probably even more spectacular. This beautiful red Congo, I believe she said. And these were very intriguing. I forgot what the name was, but they have little white flowers and little that they turn red. I'll show you the next one. All right, take a look at this beautiful monstrosity. This is huge. This is a specialatum. Okay, so it's in the Oncidium family, and we have our phalaenopsis on top. We have some cattleyas. Beautiful. This has a beautiful yellow spray of tiny flowers with a very, very light scent. I just want to give you an idea of how you can incorporate orchids into your landscaping. So over here we have the cymbidiums. Cymbidiums mixed with cats with oncidiums. Oh, this is the plant I was talking about. Have little tiny flowers. So much inspiration from one place. Look at that. Look at those huge philodendrons. This is another tree. This is like the Vanda section. You have some blooming up there. And if I had more time, I would show you all the names, because some do have tags, but not all. Oh, you need to see this one. This is the Rinconstylus gigantea. This is also called the rat tail orchid. Absolutely gorgeous. And this, you will feel like you're at Fairchild Tropical Gardens. Oh, I see something familiar. This might be from Bangjong. Maybe V. Bantram. I have one just like that. And it has tessellata in its parentage, so the smell is divine. Look at all the Spanish moss adding more moisture to the roots. Over here in this section we have some more Vandas from Moats. So if they have open houses, okay, go visit Moats and you can get bunches of Vandas that do very well, bloom very often, and for a very good price. So we have some fruit trees here. Very interesting. I tasted one of these, but right now I can't even remember what it's called. But I'm in awe of how healthy her fruit trees are. I need to get some tips and pointers. This is I think this is the guava. So if you're from my culture, guava is very, very popular. They make it in pastries. They have it as in a paste. Here she has 2 almond bushes. They smell divine. It's the almond plant. I almost bought it when I went to the Sawgrass, but I didn't, and I regret it because it smells delicious. And this is a papaya tree. And look at these beautiful flowers. And it smells like lemony, citrusy, fresh. Coming around this way, I see a beautiful Myrmecophila. Wow. This is huge, huge, huge. And as you can see, the myrmecophilas have a symbiotic relationship with ants. Okay, that's why they changed the name for a lot of them. It used to be called Schomburgkia. And now, because of this relationship with the ants and that the pseudobulbs are hollow and there's a situation where ants, you know, make their home in there, they have changed the name. So if you can remember that, myrmecophila. All right, over here we have beautiful more hanging plants. I just want to give you an example. If you have an oak tree, you can have this kind of situation where you are, seems like you are immersed in a beautiful tropical jungle that'll make you feel like you're at Fairchild Tropical Gardens. So Fairchild is maybe not that far from here. I believe from my house it's 10 minutes. From here is probably like 5 minutes. And it is, oh, I have to show you this one that's in bloom. What is this? Oh yes, Brassavola de Biana. That should be gorgeous. Here we have key lime stars. And they're also happy here. So this one, I believe I have it, and I believe it is called Monte Elegante. Look at that. Gorgeous. Another thing is this one. It is a chocolate drop. So I'm gonna have to back up so you could see. So I know that you know that my award-winning plant has chocolate drop in it, and it can get very big. Well, this is the original chocolate drop, not a cross, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at how big this can be. I'm imagining some years go by and this is gonna wrap around. It's not in bloom, but it's still a showstopper. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name. Well, I have this too in my house, but look, hers is hanging from a big chain. And then on top, she has more orchids attached to the tree. We have a beautiful bloom coming up. Look, 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 look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I don't think I'll be able to show you everything because this yard is expansive with a lot of orchids. But I'll show you what I can. Dancing ladies, a nice fuchsia hedge for privacy. Anywhere you look, you're gonna find phalaenopsis on all the trees. Look at how it looks. I think I see hibiscus right here. Look at how it looks. Beautiful. Over here, more phals in all different colors, and we also have some aggregatum, formerly known as aggregatum, and now I believe it's lindii, and also some oncidium. All the colors, they all come together beautifully. Staghorn, I just remembered. Staghorns. Yes. Look, everywhere you look, there's orchids incorporated into, there's even a vanilla. There's the Dendrobium spectabile, more phalaenopsis. And here we have the Grammatophyllum section. This is absolutely breathtaking. There's one big one that is in bloom, so you'll get to see this. Look at this. Is this not gorgeous? This is beautiful and in a really big basket. She says she comes out to water every day. Here's another very big cattleya attached to her tree, growing happily. We have Selagenes. She has Stanhopias. She has Bulbophyllum. So some of hers, let's see what this says. Dendrobium griffithianum. Okay. I thought it was a bulbophyllum. So she has these little net baskets with slow release. That could be a way to fertilize if you can't get around to doing it with the water soluble. How gorgeous. This is a stanhopea here. Another grammatophyllum over here. It's just endless. So if you see, I'll take you to one more spot. Whoa, almost fell. Here she has some more cattleyas. We have elephant ear right over here. And another dendrobium that looks like it's the Latoria type. Really quickly under the mango tree. So she has plenty of mango trees. She has beautiful scented mini phalaenopsis, the kind that look airbrushed. Looking gorgeous. She has a bulbophyllum phalaenopsis. It's pretty cool. I always thought these were hard to care for, but she says she puts them under the tree, waters them, or at least adds humidity every day. Here we have another bulbophyllum. I believe she said this was daisy chain on a piece of driftwood. She has created something that I have seen at Fairchild Tropical Gardens, so I applauded her for doing this. This is so beautiful. If I had an oak tree, well, I have a mango tree, but if I had more trees that give this kind of light, it would be awesome, because I would definitely do this. This is so beautiful, and I can't imagine when it's all in bloom. We have signoches around here. I believe this was the copper one. Look at how healthy. Look at how healthy. It's gorgeous. All right, last and final area. There was a Renanthera red dragon up there. We have some macaras, some vandas. Here we have the Coltana red crossed with Mimi Palmer, about to do a little bloom show. Whew. It is warm outside. I believe it's like 100 degrees in Miami. Golden doubloon. Yes, that's a very famous one. It has a really nice scent. And notice how if you have them bare rooted, you can also put them in a basket with charcoal, and it seems to do well. This one, let's see, Vanda Christian Morales. And this one looks like a very popular one called the Mingus. Kaya Green Mingus. Beautiful. And here we have one that's salchicha, but this is like 3 orchids in one, and it's on the way out, but I'm sure it smells gorgeous. And last, I leave you in the encyclia section, where we have a beautiful spatulatum. And I believe this is the encyclia alata. And this one that I don't know the name of, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, here it is, Yamada Richard Ace Otakime. And to close this wonderful video, this is the Encyclia radiata in the basket in full bloom. She is gorgeous and smells even better. Thank you for joining me. I hope you make time for things you love. I'll see you next time.